Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa.
Now I did make the Fante Fante and I did mention that I was going to make the Etew. Now Etew is made out of fermented corn dough. The Fantis only use the fermented corn dough in making theirs, which is known as the Etew, which I'll be showing you. The Ghans also have their Banku where they mix that with the cassava dough. So whereby the Ewes, on the other hand, do have various types. So we have the AMO-KPLE, which is made out of milled corn. That is then also yet again steamed into that pliable texture. Now it's something that has to be eaten straight away, just the same way as Etew has to be. Then there is another one where we also add some fermented cassava dough to the milled corn. And that's also incredible. And I've done that, and I'll leave a link at the top so you can watch that video as well. And welcome to my creative African cooking channel, Ndudu by Fafa, and my name is Fafa. Today, yet again, I'm staying in the central region of Ghana and I'm bringing you Etew.
So talking about Ghana, Ghana is in West Africa and it shares a border with Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso and Togo. So of course the influences of food does cross borders without a doubt. Today I'm talking about the central region of Ghana, which is on the coastline, and it's the dish that we're talking about, which is Etew. Of course, Ghana is made up of different cultures and I cannot wait to explore all those cultures and the rest of the continent as well. So anyway,
in the northern part of Ghana, they also enjoy something called ZAAFI, which is ZAAFI. And with that as well, they do use the milled corn mixed with the fermented cassava dough in doing so. So even though there are different cultures in the country, we do have similar dishes, be it might be cooked slightly differently. But I'll tell you what, I can't wait to represent. So yes, let's start with the Etew.
To start off this recipe, you will need your corn dough. Now, corn is usually soaked in water for up to 3 days, and then it's milled into this beautiful texture. What I tend to do is when I do buy my corn dough, which is already made from the African grocer, I leave it to dry out a bit so that it stops it fermenting any further. This allows me to refrigerate it. However, you can still have it in that very wet version and also freeze it till as and when a recipe requires it. So I have got 2 cups of my corn dough here, fermented of course, and to that I'm adding 1.5 cups of water. I'm going to mix this together till I have that double cream consistency. That is important. Mix everything together till it's well combined, as you can see here, and place your mixture on a medium to low heat. Add your salt to taste, and you need to constantly stir this mixture. Most importantly, to avoid any lumps from forming. Now, if you leave this for it to just steam on its own and you then later turn it, you end up with a lumpy sort of a consistency, and that is definitely a big no-no. It has to be silky, fluffy, and just so, and nice and a pliable texture. That just works well. One thing about Etew is it has to be eaten straight away as well. Anyway, after about 7 to 10 minutes, your mixture will thicken up. And once it thickens up and you find it difficult to actually mix it, as you can see here, what you then do is using your wooden stick, as you can see here, with 2 flat surfaces, you push the mixture to the side of your saucepan. So you need to activate your core and bicep as well whilst you apply that pressure. So by, the unfortunate incident where there is a lump, this process breaks it and creates this beautiful silky consistency that we're looking for. Now, when it comes to the flavor of it, I'd say it has a plain flavor with a slight fermented sort of aftertaste, and is best served with various stews and soup, which are flavor packed, because that's where the flavor then comes from. So after about 3 minutes, I think that my mixture is definitely nice and firm. So I'm adding 1/2 cup of water and I'm going to steam this gently. This would cook this through perfectly, and this process will take between 6 to 8 minutes. But please, you need to do this on a low heat because you need that gradual steam to go through it. Now, once the mixture is cooking, the color changes from that pale looking color to sort of a darker creamy color. So I'm going to continue stirring this mixture till the moisture or the water that I've included has evaporated, so I can end up with that my silky smooth pliable sort of texture as you can see here. So yet again I'm applying that pressure to the side of the saucepan, and at this point it should take you about 3 to 4 minutes for you to finish your dish. Now in Zimbabwe, they have something similar where they also use the corn, known as satsa. And it's just interesting that across the continent, we have something similar that we all use to enjoy with our soup and stew. Most Nigerians will call something like this swallow, which is quite intriguing as well. And yeah. My mixture is ready, so I'm pushing all that mixture to the side of the saucepan and using my calabash and cutter, which are traditional utensils that we do use in Ghana. I'm going to just portion this and roll this as you do, roll it. So yes, you put in the calabash or you can use a bowl, add a bit of water to it to allow the mixture to run freely in that bowl. And what you then do is shake it to manipulate it to form that perfect shape or perfect ball. Now, once you do that, you just turn it into your plate that you're about to serve. And here we have our Etew. At this point, you can decide what you serve your Etew with. Of course, traditionally served with the Fante Fante recipe, which is the fresh fish sauce that is synonymous with the Fantis from the central region of Ghana. Equally, you can also match this with the okra soup recipe, which I'd also leave the link at the top. It's also in one of my previous videos. And then I made this beautiful crispy chicken stew, and that's exactly what I served my Etew with. And I can't wait for that recipe to also come out for you guys, because that's like flavor enhanced and just mwah, that Ndudu twist. And you see, it was just nice and crispy and golden, and when you bite into each morsel, it was just, the flavor was just incredible. I don't need to say this, but I think I do need to say this. This is not any other food. Ndudu na nye yala nini na ako kenune ediane no enye.
If this is your first time of watching this channel, you're welcome and thank you for taking the time out to watch it. Now, if you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification button. So each time I do upload a video, you're notified of it, so you do not miss anything at all whatsoever. Now my notification gang, guys and girls, Charlie, Odono, Hey, Odolastic. You've got me singing opera. I adore you guys. Like seriously, without you, I don't even know where this is going. But you guys are pushing me, and I hope that I keep inspiring you guys to try all these recipes, and just like, twist things as you do. Life is boring otherwise, isn't it? Now, I will be leaving the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog ndudu.fafa.blogspot.com. I'll leave a link in the description box below, so do check it out as well. So yeah, you do not miss anything at all.
I'm also on Snapchat, I know, right? Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as Ndudu by Fafa. So you need to pass by and say hi. This is more of a community, and I'm changing the narrative. We're creating new recipes, infusing more flavors, things that, dishes that we grew up with. That gives you that nostalgic feeling. I cook with natural ingredients. I enhance the natural flavors of dishes. So most definitely, if you're not sharing the videos with your family and friends, then you're doing a great disservice to the community. It's you. Because yes, you have to be part of this narrative. I do research a lot of what I do. And so what I bring to you is something that is thought about, and I've learned a bit more about it. So it's not just any cooking channel. It's one that gives you a bit of knowledge and background and understanding as to why dishes are the way they are. So of course, as I said, the cornmeal, it works across the continent, definitely. And all these ingredients and all these recipes are coming up. So if I haven't given you any reason to click that subscribe button, this is the time you need to do so. Now, until next time, stay beautiful, be nice, be gorgeous, be kind, yes, and project what you'd like the world to be. So it starts with you. Peace, and I love you just for you. Take care.